That doubleheader was fun. Okay, we've got the Week 2 Monday Night Football special doubleheader recap. Let's go. Alright guys, what's going on guys? Welcome back to Monday Night. Like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy. Of course, we've got the Week 2 Monday Night Football special doubleheader recap. I know it's like 2 days late, whatever. All you need to know is this is the two games. They were interesting. Here's some of the first one.
At the Tennessee 11, it's the opening drive for the Buffalo Bills. Allen off the play fake. Gives it to Gilliam, the fullback. Trying to make some people miss. Down the sideline. In fact, it does. Derrick Henry crashes into the end zone for the touchdown for the Titans. Allen trying to keep it. Now he wants to throw, and it's batted up in the air. What about the touchdowns against the Rams? And on a windy night in Orchard Park,
10, 15, 20 years ago, that would have been one of those shots that's one of those highlights.
deep shot, Allen. Kumaro, he's got it. Fake to Moss. Allen wants to throw across his body. It's caught. Swiss Army knife deal. Here's Allen on 2nd and 10. Stepping up into the logo and throw. He's got Diggs wide open and caught.
For a play caller.
2nd and 2. Fake it to Henry. Tannehill to throw off the fingertips and intercepted. Coming up on 5.5 to go third quarter. Pressure for the Titans. Allen throws right into the teeth of it to Diggs. Another touchdown. 13 has some pressure. Throws. He's intercepted. Matt Milano. Pick 6. Buffalo.
And with that, what's going on guys? From back to NFL, like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy. Of course, yeah, we got the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills recap right now. Bills came on top 41-7. This game was an absolute blowout from the start. Of course, yeah, it was 17-7 and a half. Titans scored in the first drive. They haven't scored since. 41-7 was fun, of course. Big pick 6. Matt Ryan was bad. 11 of 21 and 17 yards, 2 interceptions. Honestly, like, he didn't really have any receivers to throw to. Robert Woods couldn't get open. Traylon Burks had a couple nice catches. That was really it. Couldn't run the ball for their life. I mean, Hassan Haskins has some good, decent carries, but Derrick Henry 1.9 yards per carry. Can't have that from him. They didn't look good. At least Derrick Henry broke a tackle, so that's decent. Defensively, I mean, Roger McCree had a lot of tackles, didn't do a lot, though. Kevin Byard, I mean, he was playing the box the whole game because Zach Cunningham couldn't make a tackle. Caleb Farley actually didn't play that bad. Trey Avery was awful. I mean, he was so bad. Amani Hooker, I didn't really get to watch much of him. I was watching a lot of Trey Avery, though. Trey Avery was really bad. They didn't get any pressure on him. I mean, they had 1 sack and Nico Autry, but that was really it. Defensively, they were not good. Then we go over to the Bills side. I mean, Josh Allen, like, you can't really say anything other than, like, oh my goodness. 26-38, 317, 4 touchdowns. They dominated them. Like, that's really all. There's really not much else to say. James Cook ran the ball well. Didn't fumble, thank God. Zach Moss only got 3 carries. I think he probably should have got more. And Devin Singletary just did it the holes fast enough, being completely honest with you. Offensive line was also good for the Bills. Stephon Diggs, huge game, 12 for 148 and 3 touchdowns. That's, like, insane. Jake Kumaro, 2 catches, 50 yards. Pretty good game from him. Other than that, I mean, no one really had that great of a game. Dawson Knox only had 4 catches, 41 yards. He's only had, like, 5 for 48 or something like that. He hasn't done a lot so far this year, but you don't really need that when you're blowing teams out 41-7. Oh, yeah, and Reggie Gilliam had a nice touchdown as well. Defensively, Teron Johnson played fantastic. Greg Rousseau got his first sack of the season, I think. Tremaine Edmonds got a nice sack on a blitz. Of course, Matt Milano had a pick 6. Jordan Poyer had a nice interception. Christian Bedford has been really good so far in his career. And, yeah, that's really all I got to say about this defense. They were fantastic. Let's get right to the keys of the game recap, though. Okay, for this Titans offense, I asked them to continue the inefficiency in the pass game. That just didn't happen. Derrick Henry needs to break 10+ tackles. No, not 300 total yards and 4+ touchdowns. Didn't even get close to that. Offensively, I'm going to give them 3 minuses. They were really bad. The only reason I'm not giving them 5 minuses is because they didn't get shut out and they actually were able to move the football. Like, I don't know. They actually probably weren't able to move the football, but I think there could have been a worse game, but they were not good. Titans defense play up and asked the Bills to take shots. They did, and the Bills did take shots, and they connected with them. 5 minuses for the Bills, for the Titans defense. They were really bad. But to the Bills, though. So for this Bills offense, I said be more physical, be the more physical team, along with Josh Allen hitting receivers in the right place every single time. He did that easily at ease. I put it that way. It was a clinic on offense. Will I give them 10? No, because they weren't absolutely perfect, but I will give them 5. Bills defense, you're gonna have to switch to one high to have a chance to stop Derek. I mean, they stopped Derek anyway. Defensively, I'll give them 5 pluses 2. Shut them out, they get 10, but they were dominating. They were like the same thing with the Jags offense. Defense, you could say, except they didn't get the shutout. The Bills absolutely dominated. They're the best team in the NFL right now. I'm just being completely honest with you. Let's just get to the next game.
Just inside the 4. Hurts to the end zone for the touchdown. For the Eagles at their own 47. Good protection again. Launch downfield. Watkins wide open. Touchdown. 2. Cousins keeps, throws wide open. Touchdown. Smith. Hurts keeps around the edge. Bends it back down, fighting for the end zone. A 38-yard try by Elliott. I just don't think they could play much better. Good protection, end zone pass. Pass is intercepted by Slay. A flag is down. Hurts, pass caught A.J. Brown. Stops, starts it back up, gets a block. Out of bounds near the 25. This one's blocked. Blocked by Peterson. And picked up back. Pass is picked again. Avonte Maddox. Blitz. Cousins to the end zone. And intercepted. What a night for Darius Slay.
So in game 2, yeah, the Eagles came out tied 24-7. First half, they were absolutely dominating on offense and on defense, all facets. Second half, the Vikings won, honestly, that half. But obviously, in the red zone, the Vikings offense was absolutely absolute travesty. Kirk Cousins, 27-46, 221, a touchdown, 3 interceptions. I mean, they were able to move the football. They did not run the ball absolutely, they didn't run it, number 1. Number 2, they didn't run it well. And yet, Jalen Rager had one good carry. But Kirk Cousins, one of his interceptions was an absolute horrible throw. I think it got tipped or something. It was to Avonte Maddox. It was horrible. The one in the end zone of Darius Slay, that was at the end of the game. It was just a shot to the end zone, and Justin Jefferson didn't win it. That's really what it was. And the first one was Justin Jefferson just running the wrong route. He ran just a really bad play by him, broke a cardinal rule. You can't run behind a corner on a dig route, or post route, whatever you want to call it. You can't do that because then the corner cuts it off and picks it off. That happens 9 out of 10 times when they do that. For that reason, you got to cut in front. He didn't. Justin Jefferson didn't do it. By the way, Justin Jefferson, rough night, worst game of his career. Did not look good. Irv Smith had a touchdown, but he also dropped one too. They probably could have won that game if that happened. But like I said, they couldn't run the football either. Defensively, I mean, first half they got absolutely burned. Harrison Smith was literally the only guy on defense that was being completely honest with you. Cameron Bynum was absolutely atrocious. Eric Henderson, I mean, he made the tackles in the run game, but that was really it. Dino Hunter had a sack he got pressure though, so he played somewhat well. Cameron Dantzler, he didn't play that well in terms of the tackling part of the game when he got targeted, but he honestly made some decent plays. Dalvin Thompson got pressure. DJ Warner had a nice sack. Jordan Hicks had an interception. They also had a black punt, but defensively, first half, they were just absolute travesty. Oh, yeah, and Zadarius Smith did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Then go to the Eagles. Jalen Hurts, great first half, great game, really. 26 of 31, 333 touchdown interception. You got to realize, other than that bomb that really inflated his air yards, he didn't really take that many shots downfield. A lot of it was over the middle, which is obviously good. But he wasn't really pushing the ball downfield other than that 53-yard bomb. But I'll give props to Jalen Hurts. This is the best game I've seen from him in a while. Of course, I don't think he's a great quarterback, but he had a great game. There you go. Miles Sanders ran the ball really well. Jalen Hurts, 11 for 57, 2 touchdowns. Second quarter, Philadelphia quarterback ever with 1 touchdown pass and 2 rushing touchdowns or 300+ yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. He was really good, obviously. Boston Scott only got 4 carries, but made the most of it, 19 yards. Kenneth Gainwell only got 2 carries. Crappy game. But then Dallas Goedert made some big catches. He had 5 catches. AJ Brown only had 5 catches, but he got open a lot and was really good underneath. Quez Watkins, of course, had that touchdown, but other than that, he had another big catch as well. Devontae Smith, very solid game, 7 for 80. Really, that's about it. Zach Costco made a big catch on third down, I think, in the first quarter or something. All I know is defensively they were I think they played somewhat well throughout the game. They did get the ball moved on them, but T.J. Edwards a menace in the run game. The gaps were just small for that Dalvin Cook. Monte Mattis, like I said, he had an interception on that. Didn't do a lot. Chauncey Gardner, good game. Josh Sweat, I mean, he had a sack. That's all I really watched from him. Hassan Reddick had 2 tackles. I think, he had 2 tackles. Fletcher Cox had a sack. Darius Slade had 2 interceptions. He's one of the better games in his career. Like, he was a beast. Other than that, this defense overall just got their job done. And, of course, Jake Elliott, 1 for 2 on field goals. I'm not surprised. But, yeah, let's get right to the recap. That was a good game for the Eagles. Starting with this Vikings offense, consistent production from Adam Thielen along with Justin Jefferson having another big game. Adam Thielen actually played pretty well, I'm being completely honest with you. He was getting open consistently and actually got downfield a couple of times. Justin Jefferson was really bad, though. I'm just being completely honest. Offensively, I'm going to give them 3 minuses. They were able to move the football, but again, the red zone, they were just absolute travesty. Vikings defense stopped the run and played soft zone coverage against the Eagles. Honestly, I have to give them 3 minuses as well because they were absolutely dog water in the first half. But I honestly think they played somewhat well in the fourth quarter, and in the third quarter, they didn't limit as much yardage, but they made some big plays. Let's get to the Eagles, though, because I don't really want to talk about the Vikings much more. Okay, for the Eagles offense, I asked them to avoid long in that yardage situations. They did that pretty well, and that's really all I asked from them because I know they were going to be able to run the ball well. I'll give them 3 pluses again. They didn't really pull through and break away in the second half, but the first half they could do whatever they wanted. Eagles offense, 10 plus total sacks, less turnovers, and you win. They made some big plays. Defensively, I'll actually give them 5 pluses. I mean, they got the ball moved on them, but again, they forced turnovers and they were elite in the red zone. When you can do that, it's really hard for a team to beat you, and they showed that. Great one for the Eagles. So let's get right to the wrap up. Okay, guys. So obviously that was a pretty good recap, but now we're gonna get to what is it called? We're gonna do power rankings preview because I'm doing my power rankings today. So we're gonna go to ESPN Power Rankings for Week 3. Basically, they've got the Bills at 1, obviously. Chiefs at 2, Bucks at 3, Rams at 4, Dolphins 5, 6 Chargers. These are pretty trash, just to be honest with you, to start out. Because, I'm a Rams fan. I don't think they're that good. But yeah, here basically the preview for, what they got. Being honest with you, I don't think these are actually that bad from, what I'm looking at. But obviously, going into it, blah, 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 blah. But I don't think the Falcons should be in dead last. The Jets might be worse. I don't know. Falcons I don't think they're the worst team in the NFL, but they are 1-2, so I think that's what you get there. But you gotta win games. That's basically what I got a point there. But either way, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and power rankings are coming out soon.
Being flushed on the move, tries to hurl for the first down. What an athletic effort by Josh Allen to pick